Hi, I'm Varnaz and welcome to Low Carb Keto Recipes and Having Fun. Oh my God! I've been working tirelessly for this recipe, and now in the keto and low carb world, we have pasta, and I mean real pasta, not the shirataki, none of that. Easy, quick recipe. Your pasta is actually ready in about 7-8 minutes. So let me show you what I have. Here is my bowl of pasta, and here are my pasta fettuccine. Here's another one. Oh, I should make this a little. Can you see that? That's my bowl of pasta. Are you ready, world? So we're standing in my kitchen. Let's get cooking. So let's get straight into the recipe. I'm so excited to show you this. We begin with 250 milliliters of room temperature water. I've taken a pan over the stove. I have not put on the stove as yet. I'm just pouring the water into the pan. Now into that I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of gelatin powder. The stove is still not on. I would suggest you use 4 tablespoons. The strength of your gelatin powder matters, and I think 4 tablespoons would be better. Now just mix it into the room temperature water, and of course now we will put on the stove, and we are going to keep the fire continuously on medium heat, not full heat, otherwise you'll get all lumps and clumps. So medium to low heat, more towards medium, and keep giving it a mix. In almost 30-45 seconds it'll become this nice clear smooth mixture. As you can see, it's the gelatin has combined really well with the water. Now it's time to put in the cream. In goes 4 tablespoons of cream. Any cream will do. Single cream, double cream, heavy whipping cream, just name it, any cream will do. Okay, in that goes, and we're going to give this a mix into the water. As I'm just telling you again, it's going to be on medium heat continuously. Okay, now next we are going to put in 1 tablespoon of butter. Now as I'm putting in the butter, I do want to tell you, do read the comments below the video in the comment section, because I'm going to give you some do's and don'ts for this pasta and how to use it in the best way. So now in goes that 1 tablespoon of butter, and now we put in half a teaspoon of xantham gum. So all this goes in, and it's all being done on medium heat. I do want to tell you again, the next few steps we have to work very quickly with this liquid. First we need to strain it, so that if there are any lumps, sometimes the xantham gum coagulates, so we want a nice clear mixture. So take a strainer and just put it through. I've got little bits of probably the xantham gum left over, and that's fine. Okay, now we're going to leave this mixture for not more than 2 to 3 minutes. I would suggest that you put it in, it'll become very simple if you put it into a measuring cup, into anything that's got a bit of a spout, because it'll make it easy for pouring. So after 2-3 minutes of waiting, you can't wait much longer, otherwise all of this will harden. So now I've taken a silicone mat. If you don't have a silicone mat, feel free to use a cookie sheet and put a parchment paper or baking paper on top of it. Now you begin to pour the mixture and you create a rectangle. Just please do see how I'm doing this. It's really simple. It's literally like pouring milk out of a jug. You then now you see the length. We want a good length because that makes a difference to the length of the pasta. Can you imagine? And guess what? I ate this whole batch with some of my low carb tomato basil mix and with some spaghetti and with some meatballs in it, and it was absolutely yummalicious. Amazing taste. I mean, this is the closest you're ever going to get to pasta. Do subscribe to my channel. I've worked really hard for this recipe. I've been racking my head for months for it. And don't forget to press the bell. And my written recipes are always on Instagram at recipes low carb keto. So can you see? I've created a fantastic rectangle almost till the edge of the silicone mat. Okay, now we're going to let this rest on the mat for almost 15 to 20 minutes. I'm just adjusting the brightness so that you can see it better. So we are letting this be for the next 20 minutes, 25 minutes. The little longer you leave it, the better. So this is after about 25 minutes, and I can feel I've touched it on top and it's well set. Now you take a knife and you just start cutting strips like fettuccine strips into it. Now tell me, wasn't this a simple recipe? Always remember, I go for easy, uncomplicated recipes because I find it very cumbersome when things have too many ingredients. And there we have it. Beautiful fettuccine. Don't worry, it's just fallen. That doesn't matter. Look how beautifully it holds. And this is what we get. And you'll get this whole sheet, and it's really almost zero carbs. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video. Lots of love. Bye then.